How's it going? Ready to get started here. Running a little behind. That's okay. We've got one 2-box break full. Another 2-box break is a couple spots or two spots from full. And the Gold Rush Authentic, it's got a ways to go. It's about 9 spots from full. I'm going to set out the first 2-box break. Then we'll fill the second 2-box break, and then if we can get Gold Rush full, we'll open it as well. In Gold Rush, teams claimed. These are the teams that are claimed: Pittsburgh, Minnesota, San Francisco, Dallas, Kansas City, Tampa Bay, and Chicago. If you'd like a Gold Rush team other than Pittsburgh, Minnesota, San Francisco, Dallas, Kansas City, Tampa Bay, or Chicago, shout it out and grab it. I did turn commenting off on Facebook, so you have to claim here. All right, guys. Hope everybody had a great week. I finally hit a Big Al helmet. I do not do that very often. I was pretty proud. I think it was a bow. It's way better than I've been doing. Pretty stoked about that one. Hope everybody had a great week. Chilly weather here in Ohio, but supposed to warm up a little tomorrow. Tomorrow I do have plans in the evening. I will not be home to break, I don't think. So I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to list an early break tomorrow. I know for people Central, Mountain, and Western time zones, it's a little inconvenient, but I'll list a break early tomorrow morning, and we'll probably break it like 1 or 2 o'clock Eastern time. Be a quick break, unless we could go for a while then, but I've got plans with my wife. Okay, this is the first break from this evening. Let's see what we can get. I did forget to put pictures up on Facebook today. Try to rectify that tomorrow. All right, first up we have Bill, San Francisco, Atlanta, and Tyler, Cincinnati, Dallas, Nathan, Indy, Philly, Scorching Sports Cards, Cleveland, Kansas City, Bill, Buffalo, Tennessee, Greg, Pittsburgh, Seattle, Greg, you also had New England. Get the Rams. Vlad, Miami, Washington, Brugman, Minnesota, Tampa Bay, Greg, Denver, Arizona, Al, Chargers and Packers, Raiders, Panthers, Steven, got your Jets, New Orleans, Jeff, Detroit, the Giants, Dave, you closed us up on this one with Houston, Chicago, you got Baltimore and Jacksonville. Duck, you'll take Denver on the next 2-box. Denver wasn't claimed. Okay, perfect. That leaves 1 spot in that. All right, we got our randoms on this one. We're looking at Bill, San Francisco, Atlanta, Tyler, Cincy, Dallas, Nathan, Indy, Philly, Scorching, Cleveland, Kansas City. Bill, Buffalo, Tennessee. Greg, Pittsburgh, Seattle, New England, and the Rams. Vlad, Miami, Washington. Greg, Denver, Arizona. Al, Chargers, Raiders, Packers, Panthers. Steven, Jets, Saints. Jeff, Detroit, and the Giants. And Dave, you close us up with Houston, Baltimore, Chicago, and Jacksonville. Alrighty, get in here. Okay, first up, we're going to get our random multiplier. As always, it will be a number between 5 and 9. Oh, God. Jesus, what is this doing? There we go. Oh. I'm sure everybody watched that game last night. That was a good game. I don't know about old Dan Campbell. While it worked, man, was that idiotic to go for that fourth down. Jesus, if that had failed. It was fun because it worked, but man, there was no reason for it. 5 times tonight. All right, guys, 5 times on the random tonight. I do have all the boxes filled. So we're going to get 2 boxes. We will randomize this thing 5 times. Let's see what we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 5. We're looking at box 30 and box 7. Randomize that list 5 times. Boxes 30 and 7. Greg, if you're listening, how did that high school team do? I think they're playing tonight, is what you told me, your local team in the state championship. Hopefully they're up 4 scores in the fourth quarter, or they already won it. Box 30. There we go. Box 30 and 7. Lost to a private school, 46-7. I'm guessing that's the way all private schools work. They get to recruit, where the public school gets to take what they're given. That's the way it works around here, too. We end up having to play a private school, and they're stacked and made just to be the division they want to be. Doesn't quite seem fair that they get to. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the private schools playing in public schools leagues. What can you do? Awesome they made it out that far, though. Good grief. It's something those boys will remember, I'm sure. All right, guys. Starting off tonight with box 30. Good luck. Clarence parents had a real good marriage. That they did. I remember that. Papa Doc went to a private school. Who would have thought he would go on to end up being Captain America? All right, guys. First up, it's a Jet. The New York Jets. Jets in this one, Steven. Protested the game. Yeah, tell you what, officials don't seem to care too much. Excuse me. All right, guys, we got a New York Jet coming out first. It is Schwartz authenticated. Both year pads are in there, Steven. Hall of Fame 2019. I like this guy. I think I have any more of him on the Jets. That is Kevin Mawae. Man, I'm pretty sure he was a center. They've had a pretty good run of centers. Mawae, then Mangold. Not too shabby. Nice hit, Steven. Kevin Mawae, New York Jets. All right, guys. Second box is going to be number 7. Box number 7. Let's see what we can get out of this one. It's a Giant. New York Football Giants. Man, we're representing New York tonight in this break. That is Jeff. All right, Jeff, let's see what you got here. This one is Beckett authenticated. Both ear pads are in. It's the MVP of Super Bowl 21. The old quarterback. That's going to be Phil Simms. Nice hit, Jeff. Phil Simms, New York Giants. I don't remember who would they played. I can't remember who they would have played in Super Bowl 21. God, is that Denver? I think they played Denver. Phil Simms, nice hit, Jeff. So we got Kevin Mawae and Phil Simms. 2 different New York teams to start that one out. All right, guys, we got 1 spot left in this next breaking, Brad. Let me set out what we have. Unless you know, and then you can grab one. You can always check on Facebook to see what's left or taken. If I ever get fixing up my new break area, I'm going to fix that. I'm not going to use the studio because I'm not good enough with it, but I'm going to put a board up so that I can write what's taken. A little bit archaic, but I think we'll survive. Better than the current situation here. All right, what we got left? We got Chicago. There's a Gale Sayers. The Jets. There is a Tim Tebow. I forgot to put out a picture. It's a VSR4. There is a Tim Tebow on the Jets. Kansas City, I don't remember. Jacksonville's got a Trevor Lawrence. What a dirty hit on him, by the way. Dallas has a Deion Sanders. Baltimore, I want to say Ray Lewis. Tennessee, don't remember. Carolina, gosh, I think we hit the Bryce Young, so I think there's a Luke Kuechly. Tampa Bay's got a Warren Sapp. Atlanta, can't remember if I put a different Julio in there or not. New Orleans, I think I put another Breeze in. Vegas has Max Crosby. Arizona has Kyler. The Giants, Lawrence Taylor. The Eagles, I believe they have an A.J. Brown. The Rams, Damn, I put a Ram in there. I don't remember who I put in, but I think there's a Dickerson. And Washington, we pulled Brian Robinson. I think there's a Terry McLaurin in there. All right, guys, we got one spot left if anybody wants to grab it. After this, we will try a live fill. The live fill will be a 1 box. We're not going to take a lot of time with that. If you see an individual team you want, $20 a spot on the individuals. Got Vlad with Dallas. 1 spot left for an individual. And Jeff with Washington. Gotcha, Jeff. I appreciate it, fellas. We will try a live fill. 1 box live fills after this. All right, let's get some randoms, get some boxes, get some bangers. Perfect. Okay, Dave, Pittsburgh and Cleveland, Philly and Jacksonville. Greg, New England, the Jets. Dave, Houston, Carolina. Greg, Miami, Tampa Bay. Bill, Cincy and Buffalo. Atlanta and the Rams. Scorching Sports Cards, Detroit, Tennessee. Bill, Green Bay, New Orleans. Brugman, Indy, Vegas. Al, the Chargers, Cardinals. Greg, Minnesota, the Giants. Jeff, San Francisco, Baltimore. Al, the Seahawks, the Chiefs. Duck, Denver, the Bears. All right, guys. Plus, we had the 2 individual spots. Let's get it going. We got Dave, Pittsburgh, Jacksonville, Cleveland, and Philly. Greg, New England, and the Jets. Dave, Houston, Carolina. Greg, Miami, Tampa Bay. Bill, Cincy, Buffalo, Atlanta, and the Rams. Scorching Sports Cards, Detroit, Tennessee. Bill, Green Bay, New Orleans. Brugman, Indy, Vegas. Excuse me. Al, Chargers, Cardinals. Greg, Minnesota, and the Giants. Jeff, San Fran, Baltimore. Al, Seattle, Kansas City. Duck, Denver, Chicago. Vlad, you got Dallas. And Jeff closed us out with Washington. All right, guys, let's get us a box. And once again, like a broken record, in Gold Rush Authentic, Pittsburgh, Minnesota, San Francisco, Dallas, Kansas City, Tampa Bay, and Chicago have been claimed. This is the last box in this case. If that. Uh-oh. Okay. If that matters to you. I do not remember the last 3 helmets taken or pulled. I know we pulled a Drew Brees. Gosh, I can't. Man, brain fart. Last week in Gold Rush, pulled the Sherman that was in the regular series. In the Authentic, A.J. Dillon. So I know we've had a Dillon and a Breeze out of that case. I don't know who can't remember who the first helmet was. All right, guys, 5 times to get our 2 boxes. See what we can pull out of this bad boy. Going to be box 62 and 168. Randomize that list 5 times. 62, 168. Stack just about came tumbling down. Good grief. That was crazy. Box 62. Here we go. Good luck. We'll do a 1-box Breaking Brad Series helmet next. Again, if anybody wants a Gold Rush spot, grab one. If you want to see the claim teams, I'm not going to set the helmets out tonight. So if you want to see the claim teams, just go back to Facebook, see what's taken, and then let me know here what you want. All right, first helmet. It's a Ram. Rams in this one. Bill. All right, Bill, let's see what you got. This one is Beckett authenticated. Missing an earpiece. I moved them, so I don't know where I got my earpieces right now, but I'll try to remember to get you one, obviously. Yeah, it's not in the lid, so there it is. Hall of Fame 99. Nice hit, Bill. You're welcome. I got Eric Dickerson as I think I ranked him my 5th greatest running back all time. I don't think anybody's passed him. Nice hit, Eric Dickerson. Pretty interested to see if Saquon or Derrick Henry can beat him for all-time yards this year, given they have an extra game. I think they've got a pretty good chance. That's a hell of a record. What's that stood since 83 or 84? Kind of crazy. He was a beast. Eric Dickerson. Nice hit, Bill. I think he gets criminally underrated when people talk about the greatest running backs. I never hear his name come up. It's kind of crazy. People forget. All right, guys. Box 168. Let's pull some fire. Box 168. Denver. It's a Bronco. It is. That bag is crazy out of it. And wrapped up like a Christmas present. The Broncos. Huh. This is an interesting paint job. It is different. I don't know if you can see that. The paint looks a little different on it. Oh. Oh, it still looks blue, not black. I don't know. It doesn't matter. New alt. Is that what it is? Okay. I was going to say, that's freaking awesome. I like it a lot. There's something back there. Mile high with yep. Oh, and there's the player. And it does have elevation on the front, 5280. That is awesome. Denver is Duck. First time pulling this guy. He's a young one. He's the young wide receiver. I don't know if he's a year or two in, whatever. That is Troy Franklin, number 16. Hopefully, he turns out to be a stud. Try to put some of them in there. Kind of like buying crypto or stocks. Buy low and hope they kick ass later. You're welcome, Duck. Nice hit. Troy Franklin for the Denver Broncos. All right, guys. We'll try a live fill or two. Going to be one box breaks for the live fills. So that will be a $20 cost. Let me get it typed in before you claim. There it is. Let's see what we got. Okie dokie. We got Greg, Pittsburgh. Nathan, Indy. Jeff just laid on Indy. Dave, Houston. Duck, Cincy. Chris Gale, Detroit. Scorching Sports Cards, Cleveland. Al just laid on Cleveland. Greg, New England. There. Nikki, San Francisco. Bill laid on Cincy. Brugman, Minnesota. Craig, Miami. Al, the Chargers. Dave, Chicago. Bill, Buffalo. Greg, laid on Miami. Dave, Washington and Baltimore. One spot left. Going to be Bill with Green Bay. We'll do another one, guys. Bill with Green Bay closes us out. All right. I am doing something for Christmas. I forgot to get that all lined out. Got some ideas. Probably going to bring back some form of dollar break. That's what we did a couple years ago. Basically, I gave away a bunch of spots, and then we did a dollar break with it. Basically, I'll I'll throw a bunch of stuff in, and like 10 people will win something or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure out something fun for that. Haven't done a dollar break in a while. Might try another one here soon. We got Greg, Pittsburgh, the Rams. Nathan, Indy, Jacksonville. Dave, Houston, Kansas City. Duck, Cincy, Tennessee. Chris Gale, Detroit. New Orleans. Scorching Sports Cards, Cleveland. Denver. Greg, New England. Tampa Bay. Nikki, San Francisco. Vegas. Brugman, Minnesota. Atlanta. Craig, Miami. The Jets. Al, the Chargers. The Panthers. Dave, Chicago, get you Arizona. Bill, Buffalo. Seattle. Dave, Washington. Uh-oh. Paperwork falling down. Washington and Baltimore. Dallas and the Giants. And Bill closed us up. Green Bay. Get you, Philly. All right, guys, this is a one boxer. I'll write that down. So let's get a box. We'll do another one after this. And again, I think what I'll do is tonight after we finish up, I'll turn the commenting back on for Gold Rush, and I might go ahead and list a break. That will be for tomorrow. That way anybody West Coast, Mountain, or Central Time won't get excluded tomorrow. Because it will be early. My wife's Christmas party. It's not good for me. It's the one time a year I have to wear a suit. And 5. There we go. Going to be box 108. I'll randomize that list 5 times. 108. Oh, of course. That's a tight spot. I really can't wait until I get my new area fixed up and ready to go. Won't be so squeezed. 108. All right, guys. Good luck. The Bears. Dave. It's Chicago. Lucky Litton. That one is JSA and Players Inc., I think is what that is. Don't see that one as often. Both earpieces are in there. There it is. Oh, let me get a drink. Believe that's DeAndre Swift. Chicago Bears running back. Nice hit, Dave. DeAndre Swift on the Chicago. Nice hit. All right, guys, we'll try another one box. See what we can get. There it is. Grab a spot if you want it. All right, let's see what we got, fellas. We got James, Detroit. James, I'm not sure if you're in the group. If you need payment info, let me know. I will post that for you. Bill, Cincinnati. Shit. Greg, Pittsburgh. Brugman, Minnesota. Bill, Buffalo. Al, Cleveland. Scorching just late on Cleveland. Dave, Houston. Duck, late on Cleveland. James, Green Bay. Greg, New England. Nathan, Indy. Nikki, San Francisco. Al, Chargers. Greg, Miami. Bill, late on San Fran. Oh, shit. But you got Green Bay. Oh, nope. Green Bay was taken. I'm sorry. I apologize. Didn't see it. We got Dave, Washington and Baltimore. James, I remember now. It's been a little while, but I definitely remember you now. Sorry about that. Jeff, going to close us with Dallas. Close us with Dallas. We'll do another one after this, fellas. Jeff getting Dallas. The Cowboys. Next one will probably be the last one. We'll do this one, then one more. And then once we get off of here, within 5 or 10 minutes of closing out, I'll list the break for tomorrow afternoon. If it fills tonight or in the morning, I'll list another one. But we'll also have the Gold Rush. Hopefully we can get that Gold Rush filled tomorrow. All right, James, Detroit. Get you Denver. Bill, Cincy. The Jets. Greg, Pittsburgh. New Orleans. Brugman, Minnesota. Seattle. Bill, Buffalo. The Giants. Al, Cleveland. Philly. Dave, Houston. Vegas. James, Green Bay. Arizona. Greg, New England. Tampa Bay. Nathan, Indy. The Rams. Nikki, San Francisco. Kansas City. Al, the Chargers. The Panthers. Greg, Miami. Chicago. Dave, Washington and Baltimore. Tennessee. Atlanta. And Jeff closes up with Dallas. And you get the Jags. That was a nasty hit on Trevor Lawrence. Man. I don't call many hits dirty, but I thought that one was freaking crazy. I watched Mark Schlereth saying that the guy couldn't pull up, but then, I don't know, I watched other clips showing he had 4 yards, plus he dove at the guy's head while he was diving. That was a bad one. Lawrence on the IR for the rest of the season. I don't know. Seemed pretty nasty. All right, guys, 5 times to get a box. This is a 1-boxer. We'll do one more after this. And number 5, we got box 57. 57. Randomize that list 5 times. Box 57. All this time and I'm getting worse. That one's heavy. I believe we got us an authentic. Yeah, that's heavy. All right, guys, good luck. Here we go. Definitely an authentic. Wedged in there. Somebody's having a good day. Indy. Nathan. I love this helmet, man. I think you will too. That guy, if you look through all the stuff there, Fanatics authenticated. Let's start here. We've got the flag, the NFL shield, Super Bowl XL, looks like II. I think that's signal color or the getting the signals. The Sheriff, Pro Football Hall of Fame. A piece of hair. I'll take that. Spin him around. We got the custom face mask, the Super Bowl emblem, Peyton pointing, Grand Sheriff, Under Armour chin strap, and there it is. Peyton Manning. Nice hit. Oh, you're welcome, Nathan. That is awesome. Peyton on the authentic. Gotta love it. Omaha. Almost missed that. Flat white. Al says yes. Kind of weird, though, because this is a different blue than this. Does it make it a custom of some type? That's like a more of a sky blue, where that is the traditional navy. Customize it. That's what I figured. There's so much on there. Good grief. It's a heavy one, though. Yeah, that's a nice one. I love it. Awesome hit. Peyton Manning coming out. Yeah, they took the decal off one side, didn't they? That's a little bit strange, but hey, teach your own. I love it. Nice hit, Nathan. All right, guys, we are going to try one more for the night. It is right there. Let's see what we can get to follow up Peyton. Did get some more authentics in this week, so next week we're going to have quite a few in there. We got Greg, Pittsburgh. Duck, Detroit. Bill, Cincy. Jeff, Denver. Brugman, Minnesota. Jeff, New England. Dave, Houston. Bill, Buffalo. Greg, late on New England. Al, Cleveland. Scorching right behind Al. You guys have been back to back every time on Cleveland. That's awesome. Al, Chargers. Greg, Miami. Bill, Green Bay. Brugman, San Francisco. Dave, Baltimore. Nikki, New Orleans. One spot left. It's going to Greg with Dallas. Greg closes us with Dallas. This will be the last one of the night. And again, guys, if you go to the Facebook page within 5 minutes of ending, I will put a breakup that will go tomorrow around 12 or 1 Eastern time. Tomorrow's evening break we'll do in the afternoon. Hopefully by then I'll sit down in the morning and figure out how to do the Christmas break, and then I'll get you some info tomorrow. All right, we got Greg, Pittsburgh, Indy. I love pulling Peyton Manning. Reminds me of the Manning cast. Wasn't on this week. I was a little disappointed. Duck, Detroit, Tennessee. Any of y'all that watch Monday Night Football, man, the Manning cast, I love it way more than Buck and Aikman. Bill, Cincy, Jacksonville. Jeff, Denver. The Jets. Brugman, Minnesota. The Giants. Jeff, New England. Atlanta. Dave, Houston. Carolina. Bill, Buffalo. Vegas. Al, Cleveland and the Chargers. Rams and the Chiefs. Greg, Miami. Philly. Bill, Green Bay. Get out of there. Chicago. Brugman, San Francisco. Seattle. Dave, Baltimore. Washington. Nikki, New Orleans. Tampa Bay. And Greg, you close us with Dallas. And you get Arizona. All right, guys, in this last one, we got Greg, Pittsburgh and Indy. Duck, Detroit and Tennessee or Denver. Oh, Tennessee. Bill, Cincy, Jacksonville. Jeff, Denver and the Jets. Brugman, Minnesota and the Giants. Jeff, New England, Atlanta. Dave, Houston, Carolina. Bill, Buffalo, Vegas. Al, Cleveland and the Rams. Chargers and the Chiefs. Greg, Miami, Philly. Bill, Green Bay, Chicago. Brugman, San Fran, Seattle. Dave, Baltimore, Washington. Nikki, New Orleans, Tampa Bay. And Greg, Dallas and Arizona. All right, guys, let's get us a box. End it with another banger. That would be awesome. All right, 5 times. Oh, 4 and 5. We got box 67. Did we already do 67? I think we did 57. Box 67. Randomize that list 5 times. Sure. Oh, 67's there. $67. Oh, shit. All right, box 67. Final box of the night. Good luck, guys. Here we go. Detroit. Duck. You have got some luck, man. All right, Duck, getting the last one of the night. It's going to be Detroit. That one's going to be Schwartz authenticated. Both are there. Oh, get her in screen. That one is going to be the 1980 Rookie of the Year. Also a number 20 for Detroit. Billy Sims. Nice hit, Duck. All right, guys. Good night of breaks. Recap, we got Billy Sims, Kevin Mawai, Phil Sims, no relation that I know of, Eric Dickerson, Troy Franklin, DeAndre Swift, and Peyton Manning. All right, guys, great night of breaks. If you look on Facebook in the next 5 minutes, like I said, I'll go ahead and get that listed for tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. Overnight, I will go to bed, so I might not update as quickly as I normally do, which probably isn't that quick anyway. But just keep an eye out for it. Hopefully, I'll see you all back tomorrow. I really appreciate the fills tonight. And remember, when you go to bed, let's hope Ryan Day is fired by the time we get up tomorrow. All right, guys, I'll see you later.